So for task 3 you're going to need to open Flowol. So the best way to do that is to click on the start menu and type in Flowol, and you're looking for Flowol 4 under the app section, not searching the web. Once you open up Flowol 4 it will look like this, and you need to click on use a mimic. You're then looking for the automatic house. Click on that and press OK. Now at the moment the labels aren't being shown, however if you hover over the image and go to show, you'll be able to see the labels for all the different buttons and outputs so that we can see what's going on. So on your OneNote you have a guide here called lights. If you double click on that, that will open up this guide here. Now what you need to do essentially is you need to create this circuit diagram using all the symbols that we have available to us. So what we're going to do to start with is we are going to, I'm just going to move that one out of the way a little bit, and I'm going to open up Flowol again. To start with then, we're going to need one of these start lozenge shaped symbols. You click on it once, and then wherever you move the mouse you will then have that symbol. You click on the screen and that will put the symbol down, and a window will pop up and you'll be able to choose whether it's start, stop or sub. So you can see from your diagram that the first one is start. What you then do is click on the next shapes, click onto the screen, and the same window will pop up, and the first one we're interested in is open, and we need to check whether or not it's on and press OK. You then do the same for the other symbols, so I'm going to whiz through these relatively quickly because it's the same process again. So for this one it is door light, and we're interested in whether it is on, and press OK. We then need another diamond shape, and this time we're looking for door SW and checking whether that is on, and press OK. And then finally we need something to turn the light off, so we use that shape there and choose door light off and press OK. So now we've got all the symbols on, we need to now join them all up with the arrows. So click on the arrow shape, and what you do is you click once on the shape that you want to start from, and then you click once on the shape that you want to end it from. So you can see that one is just a simple line. However, when we come out of one of these shapes you get the yes no coming up. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose yes, and then we're going to click on the shape that we need to move down to, and you'll see that this one now has a yes on it. Fill in all the rest of the lines. That one automatically comes up as no, and for this one we need to say no to go up to that shape, and then for this one down to here we say yes. You'll notice those have joined up, that's fine, and then this one goes back across to the is open on symbol up here. What we'll then be able to do is we'll be able to test to see whether or not this circuit. Okay, so now what we can do is we can click on this red play button at the bottom, and you'll see that it's now started to flash. I'm not sure if that's actually picking that up on the video, but these are going yellow and white really quickly. That's because at the moment we're starting at the start and it's saying is open on. Well, over here we can see that open is not highlighted, so at the moment that's no, so we're following this line here. Now we're saying is door SW on, and again over here we can see that SW is not lit up, so therefore that's a no. So we're going up here and we're turning the door light off, and then we're going around again and again and again. That's why it's flashing, because it's going around so fast. So if we turn the door open on, you'll see that that has now gone yellow, and now it's going down this part of the circuit, and we can see that the door light, which has on the mimic over here, has turned on. If we turn the open off, we're going back and the light has now gone off. If we press door SW on, you'll notice that now the light has gone on again, and we're going down this circuit. Now it's your job now to decide whether or not you think this is an AND or an OR gate being demonstrated here. So I will go through it as well. If I turn one of them on here, the door light comes on. If I turn the other one here, the door light comes on. And if I turn both of them on, the door light stays on. So it's up to you now to decide whether you think that is an AND or an OR gate. Once you've done that, on your OneNote, I'd like you to try filling out this truth table here. So to start with, we will try 0 and 0, which basically means off and off, and then we're going to put what the output was. And if you remember, when we had them both off, the light was off or a 0. We then do the same for 0 and 1. Remember that 1 would mean on, and we know whether or not the light was on or off. And then you fill out the rest of the table here, and I'd like you to up here, down here, write down whether you think this is an AND or an OR gate. Once you've done that, you're going to do something very similar, but you're going to do that for the next PDF file which says heat. Now you're going to make this exact diagram down here, and then you're going to be able to change the heat and the sun to see whether or not you think this is an OR or an AND gate, but I'm going to get you to do that one on your own.